Should we go? Okay. Oh, there we go. We okay? And good morning. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing great. Thank you for streaming with us. We really appreciate it. Well, we got another cloudy day out there, right? We may see just a little bit of some sun. I'm expecting just a little more than what we had yesterday. Of course, it was cloudy all day yesterday. High temperatures lower to mid 60s, I think, today, about 67 or so. But before we talk about today, let's fast forward to Sunday. All right, Sunday, high temperatures will be in the 70s, and then I'm expecting this modified polar air mass to move in. And by the way, look at Sunday afternoon. Look at the temperatures across the northern plains. Oh my goodness, like 10 degrees, single digits, really cold stuff. Well, that's going to move southward, and by Monday morning, we should be in the 30s with a brisk northerly wind. So, I mean, next week is going to be a lot colder than this week, of course. So, we got January 7th, 8th, and 9th. Those are our KENS 5 weather impact alert days. Here's what I'm expecting. Freezing temperatures for sure. Now, not during the whole duration, but just in the mornings. And I think here in the city, 31, 32, somewhere around there. So just kind of touching freezing. But still, you want to protect the pets and the plants. Now, there is a slight chance of some kind of wintry mix. You know, it's a long way out, so the computer models are kind of moving back and forth. And just kind of, really, to be honest with you, you just got to use experience. So, what I think is probably going to happen, we'll cloud up on Wednesday night into Thursday morning. We'll have some kind of a wintry mix, no accumulation, nothing like that, but probably like some sleet pellets looks to be the favored for today for that time period. And that'll be Wednesday night into Thursday morning, no accumulation or anything, and then we'll turn over and change over into showers, really cold showers on Thursday and also on Friday. Not really, it doesn't look good. Looks like those days are going to be kind of raw. That's what I call it. Anyway. Okay, temperature is 63 out there right now. The record low is 16, record high 86. And here's what you can expect for the rest of the day today. Lots of clouds. We're going to start to break out, I think. We'll see. Here's the way it's going to work this afternoon. If the sun comes out, the clouds are going to roll right back in. So sunshine is going to be limited, I think. But I do think we're going to see some high temperatures again, upper 60s, about 67, 68 degrees, somewhere around there. We did have quite a bit of fog this morning. Of course, that's all mixed out now into a cloud deck, and so we're cloudy out there. Temperature 63. Kerrville's on the cool side. So is Bernie, 54. Here's one thing that's interesting is there was a really strong cold front that was pushing down this morning. And didn't think it would make it here into San Antonio. Still don't think it will, but it's really putting the chill on Fredericksburg, Kerrville, even as far south as Bernie. And matter of fact, out west, look at Del Rio right now. Del Rio's at 52, but in the east side, over towards Victoria, it's already 66 degrees. Victoria will likely be in the upper 60s, close to 70. Let me show you the state map here, and you can see that frontal boundary. Look at how chilly it is up in Midland, Odessa. Dallas-Fort Worth. Dallas-Fort Worth trying to rebound, 55, but Midland, Odessa is at 48, while we're sitting right around 63. Okay, well, let's talk more about this cold plunge that's coming. I know a lot of folks are curious about that. Now, the question I have is, do we have time for a David Bellis joke? I think we do. Okay, here's today's. If you're not supposed to eat at night, why is there a light bulb in the refrigerator? It's a good question, David. That's a good one. I don't know. If we're not supposed to eat at night, Why is there a light bulb in the refrigerator? Thank you for your contributions, David. We always appreciate it. Okay, temperatures today will top out at about 67, 68. Look at the northern part of the country. My goodness, Billings, Montana, high today, close to 20. Bismarck, highs in the single digits. Minneapolis, St. Paul, high today, about 15 degrees. Really cold stuff up north. Okay, so I'm showing you the cold, where the cold stuff is, way up north and into Canada. So why is it going to move southward? Well, it's actually, we probably should have already seen a plunge by now. We usually see at least one in a season or two. Well, here's what's going on. We got a storm system that's going to be this weekend in the Rocky Mountains. By the way, if you're going skiing, boy, they're going to have a lot of snow up there in Colorado and also Utah. By the way, ski Utah. Man, well, I guess I shouldn't give a commercial, but I booked a trip one time to Colorado to go skiing, and the weather conditions just were terrible. So I said, you know what, that's not going to work out. I guess I'll go to Utah. And I went to Utah, and man, do they have really nice powder over there in Utah. If you've never been, it's worth the trip. Okay. Never mind. The system moves through the middle part of the country on Sunday, and then that is going to dislodge that cold air down to the south. Now, here's where it gets tricky. I don't think I can turn this one on. No, I can't. Anyway, this is where it gets tricky. So that system comes across the middle part of the country, dislodges that cold air, and you see that high amplitude pattern in the mid and upper levels. That goes way up high up there around Washington State and Oregon. Well, if the pattern goes up high like that, the jet stream goes up high, well, the opposite's got to happen somewhere else. And so what's going to happen is you're going to carve out an upper level low across the southwestern portion of the country. This is what Wednesday looks like. Now, if that low is closer to us, then we would be looking at a chance for snow on Wednesday. I don't think that's going to happen. There are a couple of computer models that are putting that, but that's just not going to happen, I don't think. What I think will happen is that low is going to get carved out to the west, the cold air moves in, and then the air starts to modify and starts to warm up a little bit. And so on Thursday, when the precip finally moves across, it may initially start off as sleet because it'll be really dry in the middle part of the atmosphere. That's definitely a possibility. But when that usually happens, there's very little to no accumulation, and then right after that, then you'll mix it over. You'll moisten up the entire air mass. You'll moisten it up, and then we'll have showers. So I think this go around, I think if we see any kind of winter precipitation, it'll be just a novelty, won't last very long, probably Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and then we're looking at really chilly showers for Wednesday and also into portions of Friday. At least that's the way I see it coming together, and that's the way I think it's going to happen. So let's take a look at that 14-day real quick. This weekend, if we see sunshine, which I think we will. Now, tomorrow we're definitely going to cloud up in the morning, but we should see a little sun in the afternoon. Highs mid-70s. Sunday, highs in the mid-70s as well. And then that cold front comes in, and that cold front comes on in. And notice Monday, temperatures only in the mid-50s, around 55. And we've got our KENS 5 weather impact alert days for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with lows close to freezing. Don't forget about the pets and the plants. We cloud up Wednesday, real cloudy day on Wednesday. Highs only about 41. And then on Thursday, the chance for maybe a little sleet in the morning. And then it changes over into rain showers and really chilly for Thursday and Friday. And then we'll probably have another cold snap as well for the 13th and 14th. That's kind of the way it looks right now. All right. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate you streaming with us. I'm going to go run and do the noon show. Make sure and watch us at 4, 5, 6, and 10. And I will not be back tomorrow morning. Why? Because it's Saturday, but I will be back Monday. All right. Thanks a bunch. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you later.